Hey, what is up, guys? It's Brennan here, and today we're going to be doing a Chase Bank Roth IRA review, taking a look at Chase Bank's Roth IRA accounts and what they offer. Is it worth it? What are the pros and cons? And what does a Chase Roth IRA look like in terms of the contribution, income limits, and the overall process for getting started as a beginner with a Roth IRA, as well as the potential compound interest returns that you could potentially expect in the long run by investing in a Roth IRA account. So that's what we're going to be diving into here in today's video. And of course, before we dive into things, if you guys could smash that like button, really helps out the channel. Again, thank you so much for watching. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into things. So Chase Bank does actually offer a Roth IRA account. However, this is done under their JP Morgan Wealth Management brokerage side of Chase Bank. So Chase Bank, JP Morgan, same exact company. It's just their wealth management division, and that's what the Roth IRA accounts are under. It's technically under their self-directed accounts. Now, we're going to be taking a look at a couple of different account structures that Chase also offers with their Roth IRAs, just so you get a good understanding of what the actual product looks like. And my personal experience as well with the Chase Roth IRAs, or the JP Morgan Roth IRAs, technically speaking, although again, it is all under Chase. You still has the exact same sign-in. You sign in your Chase account, it loads up with the JP Morgan wealth management side. For the Roth IRA, it's still essentially just a Chase investing account underneath, and then within that, it is a Roth IRA account inside your Chase account. So first things first, of course, what is a Roth IRA, right? So a Roth IRA is essentially a special retirement account that you can fund with after-tax dollars. So as you can see here, you can enjoy tax-free growth potential with a Roth IRA. You can fund your Roth IRA with after-tax dollars, which grow tax-deferred. And again, if certain conditions are met, you can make tax-free withdrawals. Now, in terms of the actual amount of contribution that you can make, this does vary year to year, given the IRS guidance. So currently, according to the IRS, you can contribute $7,000 for 2024. If we look at 2025, it is still at $7,000, or if you are 50 and older, $8,000. Now, depending on when you're watching this video, maybe it's years in the future. Just go ahead and check out the IRS website or a site like NerdWallet as well. You can get the latest up-to-date contribution limits. The other nice thing about Chase is they do actually include the contribution limits inside the account as well on the sidebar, so you can easily see, what the actual contribution limit is per year, given your situation. Again, if you are a little bit older, they do have special limitations where you can contribute a little bit more. But if you are underneath that age, it is going to be the standard amount, which currently sits at $7,000. They typically raise this maybe $500 every few years. So depending on when you're watching this video, the contribution limit is probably higher, but it is nice that Chase does actually include that inside the account as well, which is a pretty nice little feature in terms of keeping track of the contribution limits. Now, additionally, in terms of the Chase Roth IRA account, again, this is an individual retirement account. That's what IRA stands for, and the contributions are not tax deductible. However, your earnings, if any, tax deferred, may be withdrawn tax-free if certain conditions are met. Again, that's once you're over a certain age and you're going to actually be looking at withdrawing the money from your Roth IRA account. So, essentially a Roth IRA account is for anybody with taxable compensation who wants to save for retirement on a potentially tax-free basis can open a Roth IRA account. You cannot deduct contributions from Roth IRA. They may be limited on your income filing status and modified adjusted gross income. So talking about the MAGI, that's the modified adjusted gross income. There are limits for Roth IRAs. If you you have to make less than 150K in order to contribute. If you are single or if you're married, that's less than 236K. Now, there are still certain ways that you can actually contribute to a Roth IRA. Again, according to NerdWallet, you can look into backdoor Roth IRAs as well. If you do still want to contribute to an account, there are additional resources online about it. Just search for backdoor Roth IRA if you do make more than that. But if you make less than the income thresholds, then no need for any special backdoor situations. You can just normally contribute to the Roth IRA just like you normally would. Now, again, this is under Chase and their JP Morgan branch. Now, in terms of the different types of ways that you can actually invest with this account, we'll get started here just in terms of the two different account types that Chase does offer. They have invest on your own and invest with our advisors. Now, personally, what I've used and would recommend to people is the self-directed investing. This way you avoid all fees. There's no management fees whatsoever, and it's unlimited $0 commission online trades. So it's completely free to get started with. In order to use, you can build your investment portfolio. Again, self-directed investing. That's the self-directed investing offer from Chase. Now, they do also offer their advisory services, but I see for most people on average, self-directed is probably just fine. If you want tailored guidance, then they do also offer that as well as a separate product. Technically, it can still be a Roth IRA, but it is like a separate product. Again, the product that I recommend for most people is the self-directed investing. That's going to be completely free, no management fees, nothing like that. So that's what I would recommend. But again, if you're interested in the advisory services, they do also offer that as well. Again, for a fee. I'm not sure exactly what the fee structure is for that, but they do also offer the advisory services. Again, it is a separate product, so you don't have to enroll in it. You can just invest on your own. And that's what I would probably recommend for most people, honestly, watching this video. And that's what I do, is just the self-directed investing account. So they do offer those two different versions. You can open whichever one you would like. Now, in terms of ways of contributing, they do also offer consolidation. So you can also roll over your money and transfer external accounts. This works great if you maybe already had an employer 401k, especially a Roth 401k. You can roll over a Roth 401k directly into a Roth IRA. So if you already are in that situation, then you could also get started with a Roth IRA by funding it via, rolling over an ex-employer or an employer-sponsored account that maybe, you're looking to consolidate things. That's one of the other nice things about Chase is because maybe you already have a checking account with them, you can also do those instant transfers directly from your checking account to this account, which can make it pretty quick and easy to get started with investing. Now, in terms of when you're watching this video as well, beyond making the contribution, if you are brand new and getting started, again, this offer may or may not be available depending on when you're watching this video, but they do have cash bonus offers depending on how much new money that you inflow into the account. This can be up to $700 currently. It starts at $50 depending on, again, if you're from $5,000 all the way up to $250K. So depending on, the new money balance that you actually contribute, depending on when you're watching this video, this special offer might be available to you, which is cool. Again, this video is not sponsored at all by Chase or JP Morgan, so I'm just mentioning this as well. You might be able to get cash bonus, which is cool, depending on when you're watching this video, to start and open this new account here. Depending on how much money you actually input into the account. Again, that can be done via an external contribution from an employer, or even just if you wanted to contribute that $7,000 that you would do on a annual basis that you have. So in terms of the Roth IRAs from Chase, personally, I do like it. I was alluding to that, the fact that you can then directly transfer an instant transfer from your checking account. It is really nice. So when you get paid, maybe you have some extra money at the end of the month and you're like, okay, cool, I want to contribute to my Roth IRA this month. You can even set up automatic withdrawals as well on a regular basis. If you want to just contribute each month, you can easily do that directly from your checking to your Roth IRA, all within Chase. So it does make it pretty quick and fast in order to contribute funds to this account. Now, one other thing to keep in mind as well in terms of what you can actually buy within this account, they do have ETFs, stocks, all those different types of products that you can invest in terms of, ETFs. If you're looking at Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, VOO, you can buy just any kind of stock you want. You could buy Apple shares. You could buy, Tesla shares, whatever you want to buy, you can do that within this account as well in terms of the actual investments that you can make. So any kind of stock or ETF, you can easily purchase that within this account, which is probably what most people are looking at doing as well. And so it's important to keep in mind though that you once you transfer the money, it will just sit as cash. You want to make sure you actually then invest that account, invest the money in the account to actually get the potential investment returns. Again, this video is not financial advice or investment advice, but I'm just saying, like, you don't want to just transfer a bunch of cash to the account and it's just going to sit there, lose money over time. You want to make sure once you actually transfer money to your Roth IRA, because the Roth IRA itself is not an investment, it's just the account type. It's just the account type for retirement purposes, like I already mentioned. Again, that you can withdraw at retirement time after a certain age, and then that money you need to actually invest into proper investments to actually grow the money in the long run. In terms of speaking on growing the money in the long run, again, this does depend on, when you're actually investing. Again, this video is not financial advice, but if you were to, let's just say we use investor.gov, right? The US compound interest calculator. Let's say you start with $0, right? You contribute to this account. Let's say you start with $0, the monthly contribution, $583. That's essentially just $7,000, which is the current limit on Roth IRAs. You can contribute $7,000 per year. And that's just divided by 12. That's $583 roughly. And then let's just say you had a length of time over 30 years and your estimated interest rate, this is maybe if you just invested in an S&P 500 general broad market index fund of the total stock market. Let's just say you maybe got 10% over that long 30-year period, ups and downs all included. If you were to compound this annually in 30 years, this could be over $1 million, right? Now, again, some of this is going to be lost to inflation, so that may not necessarily be in today's dollars. But, as you can see here, just contributing to the account, it's, you want to make sure you're actually investing in proper stocks or ETFs inside this account as well to actually get that future value so that at retirement, maybe 30 years down the line, you actually have money, not just like cash saved in the Roth IRA. So I did want to also mention that as well, that, that's the benefit here of a Roth IRA. And then again, when you're contributing with after-tax dollars, so you already paid taxes on those dollars. When you go to withdraw at retirement, it could be potentially tax-free, so you don't have to pay any taxes on the withdrawals. And that's one of the nice benefits within a Roth IRA. And it is nice that Chase does offer that Roth IRA within the JP Morgan Wealth Management account. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick overview of the Chase Roth IRAs. Again, I really like it. I find it to be pretty useful, pretty easy to get started with. Again, no fees. It's completely free. They make it pretty easy to roll over funds from prior employers, or if you just want to contribute and invest on your own from your own checking account and just deposit money, makes it pretty quick as well. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on, again, the Chase Roth IRA accounts. JP Morgan, again, it's nice to get started with a Roth IRA. It can really save you in the long run on tax. It's a good retirement account as well. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. And guys, that's all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.